Cardano, Cardano, Cardano. I've been hearing a lot about it in the past few weeks and I wondered what was it? Then I did some research and I found out that Cardano was the third largest cryptocurrency in the world right now, just behind Bitcoin and Ethereum. In this video, I'm going to simplify all the complicated concepts into simple language that anyone can understand. I will be telling you what is Cardano, why are people going crazy over it, and why am I buying Cardano. Hey guys, Jason Fong here and let's talk about Cardano. Cardano, also known as ADA, is getting more and more popular. It has become one of the largest cryptocurrencies in the market. Now the question is, what exactly is Cardano? Cardano is a third generation cryptocurrency. For comparison, Bitcoin was from the first generation, Ethereum was from second generation. So this was the newest generation. And that was a big problem that was created by the first two generations, which was an energy problem. Even Bill Gates has voiced out his concerns on this problem. And this was caused by the program that the first and second generation cryptocurrency was built on. It's something called proof of work. Now let's take Bitcoin for example. When we send Bitcoin to another person, there is no central party verifying this transaction. However, we still need to make sure that this transaction is valid and nobody tries to do bad things like sending the same Bitcoin twice. The question is, who verifies these transactions? The answer is miners. Now that we have sent the transaction will now turn into a complex math problem and the miner will come in and try to solve this problem. Anyone can become a miner. All we need is a computer system that's strong enough to solve these problems. Now the transaction will be validated and will be sent to a public blockchain where everyone can see the transaction, so nobody can cheat the system. The problem is, the more Bitcoin that is mined, the more complex these math problems become, and when these math problems become complex, we need stronger computers, which leads to the energy problem. This will also increase the transaction cost of sending Bitcoin. Bitcoin mining each year uses more energy than the entire country of Argentina, and the graph is only going up. Cardano does not have this energy problem because it was built on a different algorithm entirely. The system that Cardano is built on is called proof of stake. Now in proof of stake, we do not need to solve complex math problems. We only need to stake our coins, or basically it means locking up our coins. The proof of stake system works like this. It will randomly choose someone who has locked their coins to help validate transactions. And if you are chosen to validate transactions, you are rewarded with cryptocurrency. Proof of stake no longer needed people to solve complex math problems, which solves the energy problem that Bitcoin and Ethereum has created. Now let's talk about transaction costs. To send Cardano, we only have to pay 0.17 Cardano, which is less than $1. But to send Bitcoin and Ethereum, on average, it costs us about $20. And this was the average. It means that it could go higher or lower depending on how many people were actually using the network right then. And this transaction cost does not take into account how much you were sending. You could be sending $5 and be charged with $20. Even Ethereum is planning to move over to proof of stake with Ethereum 2.0. I can see cryptocurrencies playing a bigger part in our lives maybe 5 to 10 years from now. But if we were to have widespread adoption of using cryptocurrencies, it has to be convenient, it has to be cheap. And for now, I can see it only happening with a coin that is based on proof of stake. Another thing that I like about Cardano is the staking features. Staking has two benefits. First reason is you are helping validate transactions. In simple words, this means you are helping to keep the Cardano network alive. And point number two, staking can work like a dividend stock. It can give you 4 to 6% every single year. The unique part about staking your coins in Cardano is that it doesn't lock the coin. If you try to stake your coins in other cryptocurrencies like Dash or Ethereum, it will lock the coin. With Cardano, even after staking it, the coin will remain in your wallet and you can still use it anytime that you want. If you're interested in this process, make sure to watch my next video where I will be talking about how I bought and staked my Cardano. And now let's talk about point number 3, the development of Cardano. 2019, Cardano was named the most actively developed blockchain. So I did more research and I found out that the team behind Cardano consisted of more than 250 people, and the team was made up of a lot of engineers and researchers. Now let's talk about the vision of Cardano. Cardano's main vision is to create a cryptocurrency that everyone uses on a daily basis. And to achieve this, they have a roadmap created for this. It has 5 phases. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but Byron, Shelley, Gogun, Basho, Voltaire. Shelley was launched in 2020, which introduced the staking feature which we have talked about just now, and this year 2021 they are going to launch Gogun. Gogun will start introducing a lot of new features like smart contracts. They're also planning to allow creation of new cryptocurrencies on the Cardano blockchain, and one of the most interesting things is the creation of NFTs. Every phase pushes Cardano nearer to its vision of mass adoption. Now let's talk about some recent projects that the team behind Cardano is working on. Number 1. Entering Africa. Cardano has always been keen on expanding into third world countries ever since the start of the project. Right now, they are already in the final stages of securing a contract with the African government, which means this could possibly bring in millions of people onto the Cardano platform. And for this project, they are also planning to bring on Fortune 500 companies. And if any Fortune 500 companies do actually accept this offer and come onto the project, the price of Cardano might go up, just like how Bitcoin prices increased when Tesla invested in it. To add on to that, the CEO of Cardano also mentioned that they are working with over 100 companies trying to integrate with Cardano. I'm sure that there will be more companies willing to integrate with Cardano once the third phase is launched, because there are more features that are coming in. Cardano to me is still in the early stages of growth and have the potential to grow into something big. It is like an early Tesla. If you find the content helpful so far, do you see the like button below? Do me a favor, destroy it. Now let's talk about how much I actually bought and what are my thoughts on it. For my first round of investment, I actually didn't invest a lot. I only invested 1.6% of my entire portfolio. I only bought a small amount to test out the process of buying and staking Cardano. And I do plan on to top up more coins in the near future, maybe up to 4 to 5%. And the reason why I'm only investing a small amount of my portfolio is because this is a speculative asset. It can have swings of 30 to 50% if you're unlucky, and that means I could lose everything if I invested a lot. And just to give you a picture of what could go wrong, in 2017, Cardano reached an all-time high but dropped to nearly zero after that. Can this situation repeat again? There is a possibility of this. We can never tell what will happen in the market. And since I'm only investing a small amount of my entire portfolio, I can easily earn it back even if this cryptocurrency actually drops to zero. Cryptocurrencies do look more stable now compared to 2017, as there is more acceptance and more understanding towards it thanks to the recent bull run in 2021. Now let's talk about price prediction. How high can Cardano go? So I'm going to use a website called the Coin Perspective. I personally think this is a good way to measure how much can Cardano go up based on the market cap. So let's just take the closest one to Cardano, which is Ethereum. And at the making of this video, Ethereum has a market cap of $199.7 billion. If Cardano had Ethereum's market cap of almost $200 billion, one ADA would be worth around $6.25, which will allow it to gain about 448%. This may not happen in the next month, maybe not even the next year. It may have a possibility of not happening at all. But if you look at it from a long-term investment perspective, it has a possibility of hitting this price, and I'm willing to take that risk. That's all for today. Thank you for taking your time to watch this video. I hope this video can actually help someone out there understand a little more about Cardano and the world of cryptocurrencies. And if this video actually crosses 50,000 views, I'm going to choose one person and send you some Cardano. All you have to do is like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.